handles the Boston Red Sox. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster, it's just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? They have a hot start. Maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So 2 down. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.R. Santana. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yanks nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, James Tibbs III.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Out to short. On to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The designated hitter, Louis.
2 outs, base is empty.
Shortstop, Santana.
Oh, look at the stop. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Man at first, one away.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox collect their first win of the season. Santana with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Santana will hit next.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Campbell to second, there's one out. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
The first and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. McClanahan back to work. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jose Velasquez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out. All set for the top of the sixth. Leading off, J.R. Santana.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. J.R. Santana now at the plate. 1 for 3. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Cruz on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Christian Robinson. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Santana getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Line drive, base hit. Ariano around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Gets it to first, 2 out.
The shortstop, Santana.
Henry back to work. Santana, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one is inside.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
really had
1
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Tena. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.R. Santana. And that one fouled off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series. Santana with a less than great game in this one. Singled and drew a walk in this one. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. J.R. Santana. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Jose Velasquez stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
1-2 now. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Spencer Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back into the monster seats and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis Ariz.
Gabriel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Up the middle. There's one. Out. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The center fielder, O'Neal. Drew.
2 out, space is empty.
The shortstop, gone. Santana.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All ones the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is James Tibbs III.
Tibbs III.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2 games to none. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning game 4, back to Oakland for game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where
Ariano to second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, this offense just a good feed to second, and right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Here's the third baseman, Jackie Gabriel. Out to short, Santana. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Ball one low. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Matt Wallner, the next to hit.
Matt Wallner.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Samuel Basallo up next for the Red Sox.
Basallo.
The 2-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Got it.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout. Santana did not have a banner showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Yankees.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, J.R. Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jung-Hoo Lee. Dominguez, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And quickly one away in the second.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Santana.
And that one almost hit him.
Inside.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Xavier Isaac. Tied. Out to short. Santana. Tosses across the first. That's the 3rd out. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now here is J.R. Santana. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, 13-6. Back in the Bronx, stepping in, J.R. Santana. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. On to first, one up, one down.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has.
Santana with a less than great game in the loss. Singled and knocked in a run.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Gleyber Torres. Grounds one to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 2, and the Yankees coming to bat. One down. And now here is J.R. Santana. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jung-Hoo Lee next to hit for the Rays.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Ariano. There's one, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
One out, base is empty.
Shortstop, gone. Santana.
Little chopper rolls foul. And that is out of play. The Rays up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's outside.
That's out.
Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. He's in there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jose Velasquez. The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to
Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. pitch. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So up next, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw comes into second. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, and our score remains 2-1. Here's the shortstop at the play, Jacob Wilson. Lee at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Santana.
Foul ball there. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting.
Digging in, Walker Jenkins. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit! Marte on his horse around third. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So digging in, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. That's to third. Zips it to first.
Out.
That ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. One down. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field, down the line. It gets down a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Waste no time there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. And that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Meyer back to work. Santana swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. One down, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.R. Santana. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. This one popped up. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to